Hey there, people. Almost good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh, approaching towards midnight. And I'm going to do one video as I promised that I was waiting for this bottle earlier today. So I did give a full wearing and I was checking it out to do initial impression. It's a bit too early to review, but I could not wait. Okay. Despite not being all 100% and the voice not 100%, I'm still going to do it. So, you guys can watch. So this fragrance is from House of Lattafa. This is the Qaa'ed line, and this is the second, you can say, flanker, which is called Intense. Previously, I think there was Qaa'ed, Lattafa Qaa'ed al Shabab. That one was a dark, something similar to Chopard, Oud, or incense, black incense Malaki, similar to that. But there's also Qaa'ed al Fursan, that's a different line. So this fragrance, it's getting a little bit hype. I've seen few reviews and I already blind bought this without smelling it. So we'll talk about this smell, which is it is similar to something or not. Okay, stuff like that, and how long it gave me. So yeah, the smelling the perfume is really causing me a bit disturbance. So I don't want to make a super long video, but I'll try to keep it short. So basically, this is the two-part presentation. The fragrance cost, I think, sorry about that. Yeah, I really having a tough time, but I will continue doing this. Okay, so this one is getting a lot of hype and a lot of reviewers covered it. So I'm gonna tell you what to get. So this one got comparison to Pure Heaven and also very high fragrance called Givenchy Gentlemen Reserve Privee. Both of these fragrances are very popular. One being discontinued and very hard to find, super expensive, $200-$300, and the Givenchy one, I think after this they release Society, that is right there somewhere. Yeah. So Givenchy Gentleman line is a very renowned line. A lot of the fragrances are really good. So we'll see what you get. So presentation wise, price wise, sorry, the price is under $30 in Bangladesh. I think in foreign lands maybe $25. So 25, 35, this is the price range you're looking at. And Lattafa is affordable because it's new, so a little bit hyped, so price is a bit high compared to other Lattafas like 20s, right? This is 25, I think. So 25, 35, whatever, looks nice sort of leather pouch, and got this sticker. Man, can I do this? Every time I try to talk, it's really the smelling the perfume. Hold on. Yeah, when I'm smelling the perfume, it really causing disturbance because I have that cold, phlegm. So this gives this nice sort of a leathery texture. I think it's artificial leather. It says Lattafa up there. Really nice presentation, to be honest. Intense written. The base you find out the information. When you open it, the bottle sits there nicely. So pretty nice presentation. It's different than your typical box presentation or the cardboard, not, something like typical. Bottle feels just like the original, which I have few sprays left, which is the original Qaa'ed. I did not buy the second, release from this line. The one I was talking about, the Shabab one. But this was pretty nice. People compared this to something like Polaris by Isimiake. I haven't smelled that, but I compared this a long time back when I got this in during the COVID time. I compared this with Daniel Desire Absolute. So sorry, Daniel Icon Absolute. So this is the other one that I wanted. Intense. The bottle is pretty nice. I think the juice color is dark inside. Cannot tell from here, maybe dark juice, and this has this nice metal body texture to it. Nice heavy, almost heavy bottle. It has a lot of detailing. Looks like Daniel's Icon bottles. Atomizer is good, really good atomizer. Cap is nice and clicks onto place. Nice. Okay, so this one I'm not going to respray. I already know what it smells like. So first of all, what does it give me? When it comes to Pure Heaven, I think it's the color. Two of the reviewers said this is similar to Pure Heaven, maybe for two reasons. One is the color of this casing is similar to Pure Heaven bottle and box, and the second thing I think is the honey note. Okay, because this and this have this honey note in common, but apart from that, not much going on. Maybe you can say a little bit of a pure maltish, but that's about it. But not Pure Heaven clone, so I'm gonna keep it aside. Main comparison I'll give it is this versus that. This is a very close dupe to Givenchy Gentlemen Reserve Privee. And Reserve Privee is a very expensive fragrance. In Bangladesh, the retail is about $140, $150. I got mine for, I think, 90 something. So that's a standard price for Givenchy. And this being a clone, I think, yeah, I can say it's safe to say it's a clone. There are some differences, but this one you can have for a fraction of a price. You can get 3 bottles at least for the price of one Givenchy. So what do you get? How close they are? So the notes, I think in this, it's already on Fragrantica, the Lattafa one. It has I think whiskey, perhaps it has the iris, honey, this kind of combination, sweet, kind of like this floral, masculine, sweet. You can say modern days smelling fragrance. Yeah, this is that. And the difference between these two, if you ask me to compare, the Givenchy one has a little bit better opening and the ingredients are better. So it's better done fragrance. Simple as that. Givenchy has better quality by far. And the opening wise, that whiskey, the iris, whatever you get, the honey, whatever that you get in this is a lot more pronounced, a lot more sweet, a lot more refined. Every way it's better than this. But that's just for 15 minutes. The 15 minutes difference is that opening. Whatever you start smelling from this after 15 minutes, you smell the same from this Lattafa Qaa'ed Intense. And I went with today, I went out, I was not well. I could not, this whole road was jammed. I could not drive. I had to go somewhere walking. So I sprayed like 5-6 times on myself. This fragrance is pretty potent, very long lasting. Even in high heat, it gave me easily 6 hours, easily. And projection was about 2 hours. So very good. I would say, dare say this has better projection than this, okay? Or longevity wise, it can almost beat this, okay? If not beat it, this is a good performer. So in that way, there are some trade-offs, So pay less, you get a better performer, but better fragrances, the Givenchy one. I really love that fragrance. So this fragrance is two fragrances for me in one bottle. Something like Valentino Uomo Intense or Dior Intense, plus your pure malt-ish sort of sweet whiskey. But this is really well done, and people love it a lot. So from this line, people love this the most. I love Givenchy Gentlemen EDP. That is the best for me, similar to the Dior Intense. So this one, you get a feel of Dior Intense. You get a feel of you can say pure malt a little bit, but very tiny bit. And then Valentino Uomo Intense, and then Givenchy Gentlemen, the Reserve Privee. Definitely a dupe. I think today our dear brother Nixon, yes, he said that he's a reviewer. You guys know, right? He's living in Dubai. So sorry, he's living in UAE. I don't know if he lives in Dubai. So he posts in our group and he says, I also did not find this similar to. This one is not similar to Pure Heaven, and perhaps I told him maybe it's due to the honey note. But yeah, but this, do not buy this as a Pure Heaven. I think Insurrection Wild 2 is closer to Pure Heaven than this. So overall, very nice performer, good price tag. Even this is a $30, I wouldn't mind. I think it's a $25 cologne, more or less. And so at that point, it's a no-brainer. So why would you get this? If you already have the original, you can still consider getting it. It can save you sprays of the original. You can wear this for high-class events, your suit, formal attire, and then you can wear this every day. People wouldn't be able to tell the difference. 95% similar when the dry down hits. This thing, it's so close to this. If you layer this too, people will think you're just wearing a strong perfume, which is the same fragrance, with beast mode performance. So you can layer these two, which will increase the performance of this, and they will smell like really heavenly together. They work really well. I tried layering, they do. And also you can get that as a, everyday, running the mill, not running the mill, let's say day in, day out, you want to use, guilt free, you can get that. But if you are a very practical person, you already have this, you don't need this. Honestly speaking, you don't need both. It will be redundant. But if you already have a dupe of Pure Heaven, Pure Malt, Dior Intense, if you ask me, yeah, this is still worth getting. Okay, with those dupes, this has really strong, uh, like place in your cabinet. But again, some things you always remember: these are not the most natural smelling perfume. These are clones. They use synthetic ingredients, molecules, and when they make these perfumes, they are just reverse engineering process. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they are really decent, sometimes they are bad, and at times, very rarely, they are memorable. I will do a top 10 list of memorable dupes. Then you'll see which ones really left a mark in my heart. This could be in that list. Yeah, this is a very good fragrance, but again, it has that synthetic vibe at times. If you are used to designer quality, this is a couple of levels down. So keep that in mind, but you get what you pay for. Okay, simple as that. So this is a champion for people who are practical. But what is a better fragrance? The original one, no doubt. Original is always original. They are better, but at times the prices could be ridiculous. Nowadays, designers are way too expensive. I mean, if I ask a bro, like regular Joe, bro, would you buy Givenchy Gentlemen Reserve Privee for $150 from airport? And if you see his expression, he'll perhaps look at you like, why? That sort of look. Back in the days in 2015-16, you could get a Creed 120 mil, yeah, for this price, $150 in Bangladesh. That was the retail. Nowadays, the Creeds are obviously like older batches are like $1,000. Yeah, they went high, but these designers are not worth that $150 price tag. Very simple. Givenchy should be around 55 to 65 bucks. That's what my 2 cents are. But yeah, we understand the economy is bad, everything, ingredients, currency, war, all this, pushing the fragrances price up. It's just very tragic, right? So in that way, these are hopeful. 30, 35 bucks, still within pretty much our budget and range. So in that way, it's a very good fragrance. So overall, I give this a 9 out of 10. Performance is like 8, 8.5. But the overall, how good this is, how close this is to this, 95% similar initial impression. Performance very solid, and I think this is a better performer than Givenchy. But overall composition smell, this one wins. Okay, but 9 out of 10. That's it. Done. I cannot talk anymore. Go upload this, and I'll just go for my sleep. Take care. Hope this was helpful, and give it a try. Do not blind buy stuff. If you go to shop, try this. Okay. See you. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Tata.